Scientists theorize that many millions of years ago, Mars had rings, just like Saturn. And it looks like the red planet could be due for a new set of rings in the future. How exactly would this happen? Would these rings clutter up Martian orbit? And how soon would these new rings start raining down on Mars? This is What If, and here's what would happen if Mars had rings like Saturn. The four gas giants in our solar system, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn, all have ring systems surrounding them. Of those, Saturn has the largest. And Mars could join the club. Scientists studying Martian moons Phobos and Deimos suggest that Mars could have had several more moons, including one up to 20 times larger than Phobos. Over billions of years, these moons could have been destroyed and become part of an ancient ring system. Could Phobos and Deimos be next on the Martian moon chopping block? If you're looking to cut something out of your life, it should be all your unneeded subscriptions. Well, with Truebill, you can improve your personal finances and manage your subscriptions all in one place. They can even cancel unwanted subscriptions for you with just a tap. You never have to get on the phone or try and hunt down the cancel button. They do all the hard work for you. And it doesn't stop there. Truebill can also help you build your savings, lower your bills, monitor your credit score, and create a budget that works for your life. And you can do all this in one place with just a few clicks. With Truebill, I reduced my credit card bill in just minutes. All I had to do was upload a photo of my bill, and they negotiated it down for me. And to help me save for my 2022 goals, I set up auto deposits into a Truebill Smart Savings account. They allow me to choose the exact amount and frequency I want to set aside, and I can withdraw whenever I want. Take back control of your finances today by visiting Truebill.com/whatif. That's Truebill.com/whatif, and start achieving your personal financial goals now. How am I in 2 Cheese of the Month clubs? Phobos is orbiting Mars only about 6,000 kilometers from the planet's surface, and it's slowly losing altitude. Eventually, it will reach the Roche limit. This is the closest a big space body can come to a planet and still be held together by its gravitational forces. For Phobos, the estimated Roche limit is 5,470 kilometers from Mars. At this point, the tidal forces of Mars would start to pull the moon apart. After breaking into carbonaceous chondrite meteorites, the stony rocks and dust would form a thin, dark ring around the planet. You'd find that the smaller Martian moon, Deimos, would still exist. That's because it orbits Mars from a comfortable 20,069 kilometers from the surface. Deimos would now mark the outer edge of this new ring. This dramatic reshaping of objects in Mars's orbit could have a big impact on any plans you could have to leave Earth and settle on Mars. Well, maybe not your plans, but more like the plans of your future descendants. Scientists expect that Phobos won't get ripped apart into rings for about 50 million years. The development of rings around the red planet would be a challenge for space flights. It would be difficult to navigate or transport people and resources. Even the most routine trips on or off Mars would become hazardous rides. And a ring system would block some sunlight, having huge effects on our human settlements on the surface. Mars is already a frozen planet with an average surface temperature of minus 63 degrees. So things would get even colder. Let's hope your descendants brought enough warm spacesuits. And even more danger would lie ahead. Eventually, all the objects in the ring would come crashing down on Mars. Big rocks would leave massive new craters on the planet's surface. If it's anything like what happens on Saturn, Martian settlers could face massive storms of rock and dust falling to the surface at 10,000 kilograms per second. The future of humanity would depend on our ability to create new technologies to blast apart these falling objects before they crush us. Luckily for us, this would happen sometime between 1 million and 100 million years after the ring forms. Yeah, we'd have plenty of time to come up with a solution. Maybe we could just nuke all those space rocks before they crush our Martian dream. Well, that's a story for another What If.